Hey YouTube, what's up? This is your man, Sonny Wayne Fella from Just For You. Um, this is a sad one today. When we visited Liberia in December, we had to visit my wife's father's tomb. Um, my wife's father loved her very, very much, and she loved him dearly as well. But few years ago, maybe I think about 4 years ago, he got sick. Even though he was on and off, but he got very ill. She sent for him from the rural area called Wopley. She tried building a house for him in Monrovia where she wanted him to live. But he had a lady who wanted him to live in the interior part of Liberia. So this lady was more convincing than I believe his daughter. So he went up interior and began to live there. But it happened that he got very, very ill. And she had to send for him to bring him to Ganta and then on to Monrovia for medical treatment. But it happened that while in Monrovia, he got very ill. They took him to the John F. Kennedy Medical Center for treatment, but unfortunately, he was told that they did not have bed. The hospital did not have bed or free bed for him to lie on, so they had to rush him to another place around Soul Clinic is in the suburb of Monrovia, the outskirts of Monrovia. That's where he was taken. Unfortunately, the clinic there did not know truly what the problem was. His daughter, being a nurse here in the States, tried talking to the doctor, but she refused on numerous occasions and said she didn't want to speak with her. She was either going to take a shower or she was going home or she had some meeting to attend. And the old man lied there for many days. So when we came up with the conclusion or the decision to send him to SOS somewhere around on Tottenham Boulevard, I believe is either in Congo Town around there, but it was too late. We sent some money to transport him and to pay off where he was. It was some rehab place that they didn't know what they were doing. And that's one of the problems with Liberia. The medical situation in Liberia is terrible, terrible. So be very mindful, those of you who would like to go and live in Liberia. I must warn you, the health care system in Liberia is broken down, is not good. So, people will attack us when we say these things on YouTube for the world to know. But I think it's best if we can take the cat out of the bag and make people understand that these are situations in Liberia that are not good. We don't want you to go there unprepared, and then in the final analysis, you find yourself struggling and can't find medication. Just can't get good treatment and good medical attention, and most time they have to fly people to Ghana. Even the vice president, I heard from her own lips that when she got COVID-19, they had to fly her out of the country to Ghana. And it's heartbreaking because they can afford to fly to Ghana, but what's about those who just can't afford it? So what happened? You leave them to their own detriment. They pass away, they die because of such illnesses and sicknesses. Sometimes just minor sicknesses take our people away, kill them. So that's one major problem we're faced with in Liberia. The medical situation, the healthcare situation is bad. And with the filth all over, oh Lord, have mercy upon us. People fall sick, and there's no way that the medical system can handle them because it is broken down, and they end up dying. So now, when I visited Liberia in December, there is no gravesite. Everywhere is jam packed to capacity. In fact, now people are burying people on top of others. I was driving by one time and I saw this grave, and then they built another level on top of another grave and bury someone on top of it. I've never seen that before, but that's what I saw. So grave sites in Monrovia are over packed. There's nowhere to bury people. It's so disheartening because of the death rate in Liberia is so high. So it came to one Sunday, my wife wanted to go and visit her father's grave, his tomb. We drove over. 4 years ago, he passed away, and we were told that when he passed away, there was no grave. He was the only person that was buried in this particular area. But my wife, actually, just to digress a little bit, we were here in the States when he passed away, and we tried everything we could to see if we could make it to Liberia, but it didn't work out for us. She didn't have a passport. We sent in for passport. The passport took several months, and it was so bad that we couldn't make it to Liberia to be there for his homegoing. But anyways, we went there this time, and she decided to visit her father's grave, so we drove over. But there was no way to get to his grave because graves were built everywhere, tombs. In fact, our house built, the back of the house was actually just literally on top of a grave. They built a house there and the grave was right there. These people literally live in the graveyard. And we tried maneuvering a way to get to his tomb because his tomb is the tallest among all of the tombs there. But it was so difficult. We saw waste materials. It seemed like people just sat on graves and just took a dump on these graves and just all over the place. So we couldn't get there. There were bushes all over. Grass and trees and pawpaw trees and everything you can think about that shouldn't be in a graveyard was in this graveyard. And not only that one, we saw others as we drove by other places, and there was the same. One thing I realized that Liberians don't have respect for the dead. Because if we do have respect for the dead, we will definitely clean up around our loved ones. Those that we lost, we will surely clean up around where they are laid to rest. But it was so bad that we could not get to the grave, to the tomb, because of the waste materials everywhere, garbage everywhere, grass and bushes, as I mentioned. You just couldn't get there. So she was so disheartened. She was down, and it was so depressing, and she cried and cried and cried just because she could not touch her father's tomb after so many years of not seeing him. For over 22 years she had not seen her father, and he passed away. Now, to even touch his tomb, she couldn't get to it because of the situation that we encountered. It was so bad. So we had to leave because we just couldn't get there. We just couldn't get to the grave, to his tomb, for her to at least lay her hands on it to tell him that she was there and how sorry she was for not attending his funeral and his burial ceremony. His name is Alfonso Noah Mango, the late Alfonso Noah Mango. So we had to leave. We went home, and then just about few days before we left from Liberia, we decided to attempt again one more time. We went around, we purchased a wreath, drove over to the gravesite again, but this time we were able to get to the tomb. Her brother and the uncle was with us. We went in with a whipper, and he, in Liberia we call it chapia, but he was able to cut the bushes and the pawpaw trees and whatever that was in our way. He did. We had to step over the waste material from humans. We had to step over them They were everywhere, so we had to literally climb on the edges of other tombs in order to get to the one we're going to her father's, my wife's father's tomb. And when we got there, she spoke. I'm going to show you the video when we arrived. When they were even cutting some of the grass and bushes around, we're going to show you that video so you will see for yourself how bad it is. I just hope and pray that Liberians will come to the realization that those who have left us, they are still with us, so to speak. And we need to treat them with respect and love. But keeping graveyards dirty, people use it for their latrine. That's a terrible, terrible thing. We need to desist from such or diabolical act because it is not right. These people, they lived with us, they lived among us. We love them so dearly, and if the Lord called them home, we need to honor them. We need to respect them. Just not wait for dedicatory day when we go there to do cleaning. No, we need to keep the place clean every time. If you have a relative of yours buried in a graveyard in Liberia, Monrovia, wherever they were buried, you need to take that opportunity, go there, show them that love by cleaning around. I bet if everyone cleaned around the relative or friends or family grave in Monrovia or wherever in Liberia, if everybody could just take the opportunity of doing that, I'm telling you, we will have very clean graveyards. I lived in the Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire for 3 to 4 years, and those people swept their graveyards. It was sparkling clean. In fact, people used to go there and eat. That's how clean it was. And it's amazing. Even here in America, I understand we can't compare it right now because here is very clean. They consider it a home. They have lights in there. They have lawnmower that go and clean, weed the grass and all of that. But in Liberia, the graves are so close to each other that it's so difficult to take a lawnmower there. But we can still take cutlass and whippers and whatnot and clean the graveyards. So we're going to show you a little clip here. I want you to keep following me. Those of you who are my subscribers, I want to say thank you for sticking with me. We are climbing gradually. I know I still have a long ways to go, but those of you who have decided to subscribe, I am so appreciative of what you have done and what you are doing. And we appreciate if you could share this video with friends, family, relatives, loved ones, even your enemy. I would definitely appreciate it. I need a lot of people subscribing because I believe I need 1,000 subscribers. Or more, but now I'm still way far down, even though viewing have picked up considerably. So those of you who mistakenly came by my video, I want you to please stick with me. Please subscribe, like and share. I will appreciate it. And those of you who have commented on my videos, I want to say thank you. Your comments have encouraged me. I must tell you and confess here that before I went to Liberia, I was almost giving up on YouTube. My videos were not really going up. It was so hard, and I felt, what's the essence? Let me just forget about this. But when I returned and put my first video up, I got over 1,000 views, and it's still claiming. And I'm so impressed, and this have energized me to do more. So just keep sticking with me. Keep your comments coming. I will definitely respond as soon as I can. I just responded to a lot of them recently, and those of you who just commented, I want to say thank you again. And those who did comment before, I want to say thank you. And if you have not subscribed, could you please subscribe to Just For You? And I say my name is Sonny Wayne Fella. Those of you who maybe have watched my story, my history, from the time I was a little child, you will know why I'm called Sonny Wayne Fella. But anyways, here is the video, and I want you to watch and see what it is. Thank you for watching, and I definitely appreciate you. Bye for now.
Yep. We are clearing a way to all gotta do. Yet here. When you can't just leave here, you cut his father's and make a way
grave.
so
I think you can see the grave tomb right there. We're trying to find a path together. This is how it is here. I feel that people just don't have respect for the dead. That's what I believe. Because if you have it, you will definitely keep this place clean. But people do all sorts of stuff here.
I got a pack too.
So we are heading towards, there she is. That's her dad. Yeah, that's her dad. So we're trying to get to his, where it was his last resting place. So we have to do this first. We have to clean up before going. So I'm gonna lay a wreath at his tomb. So that's the wreath right there in her uncle's hands. So.
Okay, show the wreath.
Yeah, that's the wreath. And that's the uncle there. So that's she's gonna lay it on her father's grave and just in memory of him. It's okay, uncle. That's good. You let me go in there. Oh. Yeah, it's right there.
I thought you bring it because it would be gone. It's a package.
I will be alright.
No,
I'll do our book.
I can't go in.
So, as you can see that thing want to come up here.
Up here?
Yeah, then you can get on that one and then lay on top of it.
Oh, I'm going down there.
But what is space there to even do anything down there? You want to go there?
You put what you leave there?
No, it's only the purple tree. So it will cost down. But then I say you can't bring the more table.
They didn't clean nothing yet. Oh? You're not black there. See, we have a cut purple tree and everything from the way. So that's it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can come up here. Be careful now where you step in. There you go. You know you can clean purple tree. Don't worry about that.
Couldn't get our visa right away to come to get our passport to come to see you. We have passport, like your passport will already expire. You have to get American passport, it's going to take so many months to get here. It's going to take long for us to bury you. So, yeah, so rest in peace. So I couldn't just let this year pass without me coming to lay eyes on you or on your body or on your grave. We miss you, Pa. You are a loving father. You are a good father. We miss you. We all miss you. Yahweh, Bosalia, Mommy. All your children, all your grandchildren, we all miss you, Pa. I miss you so much. I think about you every day. I think about you every day, every night. I think about you. Oh, may your soul rest in peace. Oh, may you rest in God's hand. Oh, Pa. I just want to tell you, thank you for being a good father, for showing me so much love. As a father, you show me so much love, Father. You did everything I wanted from you, you did it for me. When I said, Pa, one day you gave it, you show me love. You advised me how to live life among people. You advised us what kind of person we should become. And Lord, I'm waiting, oh, I hear, oh, I can't see you, oh. I'm touching your grave, oh. May your soul rest in perfect peace, Pa. May your soul rest in peace. And the life of perpetual shine upon you. We miss you so much. People can turn the clock and to raise the dead will be able to raise you. But God knows the reason why He took you early. God knows the reason why He took you away from us. And may your soul rest in peace. May you watch over us. Everywhere we go, anything we do, may your spirit watch over us and protect us all the time. And we know you are looking out for us. We can feel it that you are looking out for us. I'll be leaving tomorrow to go back to the States, but I'll be coming. Once your body is buried here, I will be coming every time. Make sure to come every year to come and pay my respect to your grave. Ah.
Yeah, let's go.
So thank you so much. Thank you.
I said the whole place was free. The time we came,
Yeah, my God is
it was warm. Distance. No place, nothing was wrong. No one do on the side. The class is still in place.
And that's the reason why people decided at this place because